Reston Virginia Homes. In this video, I'm gonna share with you exactly how much it costs to buy a home right here in Reston. We're gonna look at condos, townhomes, and single families, and we're getting started right now. Boom! Hey everybody, it's David, your favorite realtor. It's another beautiful day, as always, right here in Northern Virginia. Actually, it's super beautiful today. My last two videos, it was actually snowing while I was filming, but today, sunny, and it's gonna hit 50 degrees. I'll take that for February. Well, if it's your first time here in my channel, please consider subscribing because every week I'm releasing videos all about moving to, living in, pros and cons, top neighborhoods, basically everything you need to know about living right here in Northern Virginia. So because of all these YouTube videos that I create about living in Northern Virginia, I get calls, texts, emails almost every single day from folks just like you who are moving to or relocating to Northern Virginia, and I'm so grateful and I absolutely love it. So if you're ever thinking about moving to the area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I got your back when you move into Northern Virginia. Reston, Virginia. So before I dive into how much it costs to buy a home here in Reston, Virginia, I'll give you a quick overview, kind of the highlights of Reston, but I won't go in too deep because I got an awesome playlist that you need to check out. It's called Living in Reston, Virginia. I got pros and cons, cost of living, and a lot more. But watch this video first, then go check out that playlist. So Reston, Virginia is gonna be located about 22 miles right outside of Washington, D.C., right here in Fairfax County. It's gonna be about 7 miles away from Dulles International Airport, so super convenient if you gotta travel a lot for work. And Reston is gonna be known for its natural beauty, beautiful lakes, parks, walking trails, beautiful contemporary style homes, which you really can't find anywhere else in Northern Virginia. Some of the top IT companies and defense contractor companies are located right here in Reston. And last but definitely not least, Reston Town Center, which is basically the downtown of Reston, Virginia. In fact, in 2018, Money Magazine ranked Reston, Virginia as the #1 place to live in all of Virginia. And the main reason is because a lot of people actually work in Reston and live in Reston, and literally everything you need is in Reston, Virginia. So if you live and work there, you can literally never have to leave, and it just makes your life so much more convenient, which is one of the main reasons why Money Magazine ranked Reston, Virginia as the #1 best place to live in all of Virginia back in 2018. Reston, Virginia will always have a special place in my heart. Before I got into real estate, I worked in Reston from the years 2006 to like 2014. So I worked there for many years, met my fiance in Reston. I probably got into real estate because of Reston. And the great thing about Reston, it's like a small community, and it's like everybody knows everybody, especially when you go down to Reston Town Center. You're gonna definitely run into people you know, and it's a very tight-knit community compared to other towns in Northern Virginia. So the way this video is gonna break down, first I'm gonna share with you the overall medium sales price for all homes in Reston. Then I'm gonna dive into condos, then townhomes, and then single families. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you like a basic breakdown of how much it'll cost you out of pocket to buy a home in Reston, Virginia, with all the down payment, closing costs, fixed fees, and all that good stuff. Plus, I'll throw some awesome drone shots all throughout the video, and who doesn't like awesome drone shots? So the overall medium sales price for homes in Reston, Virginia is gonna be $474,000. And if you look at this graph right here, you can see it's increased in value 14% compared to the year 2017. So that's a nice steady 3% growth every year in home values here in Reston, Virginia. But you may be thinking to yourself, hey David, I see some of your other videos, like especially Ashburn and Leesburg, and I noticed medium sales price there is more expensive than Reston. How can that be? Because Reston is actually closer to DC. And generally that is the case. The closer you get to DC, the more expensive it is. However, with Reston, 35% of all the homes in Reston are gonna be condos. And there's a lot of condos that are gonna be under a $300,000 price range. So that obviously is gonna affect the medium sales price, which is why you'll see it's gonna be a lot less overall compared to like maybe let's say Ashburn or Leesburg and other towns in Northern Virginia. And even though the medium sales price in Reston is $474,000, don't get scared. You can absolutely find some awesome places for way under that price range, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. There's a lot of great options for you. Condos, baby. So the median sales price for a condo in Reston, Virginia is going to be $327,000. In the price range, it's gonna start off in the low 200s. That'll probably be like a 1-bedroom, 800 square feet, probably built in the 70s or 80s, all the way up to $2 million for a condo. I know that's crazy, but that $2 million condo is gonna be a penthouse condo on the 25th floor, 3,000 square feet, 2 levels, basically a mansion in the sky. So what I believe is the sweet spot for condos in Reston, it's gonna be in that $450,000 to $500,000 price range. That'll get you 2-level, 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo with a 1-car garage, and the best part is walking distance to Reston Town Center. So if you're gonna go the condo route, I believe this will probably give you the most bang for your buck. So a great thing about condos in Reston is that there's a price range and style for everybody. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking for a 1-bedroom under $250,000, or you just got drafted by the Washington football team and you gotta spend your signing bonus somewhere and you want an ultra-luxury condo that's over $1 million right in the heart of Reston Town Center, we got that as well. So there's a style, price range for everybody with condos in Reston. So if you're getting any value out of this video, please hit that like button. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, so that way I can keep on creating awesome content all about living right here in Northern Virginia. Now on to townhouses. So the median sales price of a townhouse in Reston is gonna be $515,000. And they're gonna start off in that $320,000 price range. And that'll be like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, maybe 1,000 square feet, probably built in the 70s or early 80s, all the way up to over $1 million. Now these $1 million townhomes, they may be built within the past 4 or 5 years, 4 levels, 3,000 square feet. Some have elevators, the rooftop terraces. So there's a big range of townhomes in Reston. In fact, with townhouses in Reston, probably since 2018, there's been an influx of new construction townhomes that are gonna be luxury townhomes in Reston. And a lot of these can be right by the metro. So it's very convenient if you wanna live by the metro, and let's say you gotta take it to like Arlington or DC, that may be a perfect townhouse for you. And not to mention, they're absolutely stunning. So the sweet spot for townhomes in Reston is probably gonna be in that $600,000 to $650,000 price range. That'll get you like a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,100 plus square feet, and a 1-car garage. Probably updated, great location, might be by a lake. Who doesn't want to be by a lake? So that's why I think that's that kind of the sweet spot where you want to be if you're kind of looking for a great value for a townhouse in Reston. Now off to everybody's favorite style of home, single family homes. So the median sales price of a single family in Reston is gonna be $780,000. In the price range, it'll start off at like the low 500,000s. That'll probably be like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet. Definitely be on the smaller end, won't have a garage, all the way up to over $1.5 million. Now that $1.5 million single family is gonna be over 5,000 square feet, most likely updated to the max, at least a 2-car garage, but a lot of times 3. Beautiful backyard, may even have a pool. And what makes Reston, Virginia, actually one of the most unique areas in old Northern Virginia is with the single family homes. The majority of them are built in the 70s and 80s, and they're gonna be these contemporary style of homes that you're not gonna find anywhere else. Maybe a little bit in the neighboring towns or Oakton and Vienna, but these contemporary style single family homes, you're not gonna find these in Ashburn or Leesburg or Fairfax. And they're very, very cool looking, very modern, a lot of angles, and a lot of people will move to Reston just because they love the style, because they want to get away from the traditional cookie cutter colonial style homes that you see mainly here in Northern Virginia. Now for that sweet spot with single families in Reston, I would say it's in that $800,000 to $850,000 price range. That'll get you a beautiful 2,500 square foot, 4-bedroom, 4-bath, updated contemporary style house, possibly built in the 90s with at least a 1-car garage. It'll be move-in ready, great location. So that's why I believe that's kind of like the sweet spot for single families. So David, how much does it cost to buy a house in Reston out of my pocket? Guess what? I got an answer. So for this example, we're gonna use the medium sales price of $474,000. We use a traditional conventional loan, and we'll go with the lowest down payment of 5%. So that would be $23,000 and change. You have to account for closing costs, usually about 2 to 2.5% of the sales price. That's gonna be $11,000 and change. Then you have some fixed costs like with your appraisal and home inspection. That's about $1,100, give or take. So total out of your pocket to buy a house in Reston, it's gonna be a little over $36,000. Now, obviously this $36,000 can be a lot higher or a lot lower, depending on how much the house is you're buying, how much you're putting down. Some people put 10%, 20%. Really depends on your situation, but I just want to give you like a rough idea so that way you kind of get a ballpark figure on how much it'll cost you to buy just a medium sales priced home right here in Reston. So if you've been thinking about moving to Reston, Virginia, you will absolutely love it. There's so many pros, great location, great job opportunities, very close-knit community, Reston Town Center, walking trails, beautiful lakes. It is awesome. You'll absolutely love it. If you want to learn more about living in Reston, Virginia, check out these videos right here. And like I said, if you've been thinking about moving to the area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. You know I always got your back when you're moving to Northern Virginia.